There have been many great artists that have lived throughout time. Artists that have made some of the greatest songs to ever exist, like Drake, Playboi Carti, Nav, Taylor Swift. But the best artist is without a doubt the based god, Lil B. One of the most influential and greatest rappers of all time. Known for his famous tracks like A Martian, Fuck KD, Swag Like Ohio, and my personal favorite, Suck My Dick Ho. Hell, this man once dropped a mixtape with 855 songs on it. This man has single-handedly changed the rap game for the better. And today, I'm gonna give you 3 reasons why Lil B is the greatest rapper ever. Way better than that emotional lesbian Drake and that gay vampire Playboi Carti. If you don't know Lil B, you will by the end of this video. Without further ado, let's get into the video.
I'ma fuck your bitch, nigga. I'ma fuck your hoe, nigga. Twumps in my bag like I'm sipping on a phone, nigga.
Now, without a doubt, Lil B is one of the greatest lyricists of all time. You can make the argument he helped write All Eyes on Me by Tupac. Lil B has some of the most amazing, beautiful, and complex lyrics of all time. This man spends countless hours in the studio cooking up absolute bangers, and I'm going to show you some examples of his lyrics to prove my point. For example, on his hit song, he says, "I'm fucking on that bitch, and then I make her strip. I'm twerking on that bitch, I'm working on that bitch." Now, you might look at these lyrics and think nothing of it. But when you really dive deep, you would understand this line is actually about destroying toxic masculinity. "I'm twerking on that bitch" really means Lil B isn't afraid to be himself, and Lil B doesn't conform to society's views on how men should behave and does whatever he wants, regardless of how people view his sexuality. Which in my opinion is truly inspiring stuff out of the bass god. In another hit song, Lil B says, and I quote, "Yo bitch suck my dick cause I look like Darth Vader." This quote might seem silly at first, but when you really think about it, this quote means that Lil B is against racism. No matter how dark his skin tone is, women will still give him oral sex. And last but not least, let's just compare Lil B's lyrics to some other rappers. Let's look at some of Nav's lyrics.
You say you wanna fuck all of my niggas, you rap my mind.
Nav, what did you just say?
You say you wanna fuck all of my niggas, you rap my mind.
Okay, let's look at some of Lil B's lyrics.
We don't want domestic violence, I ain't talking about a beating. Call my girl yin yang cause that bitch skeeting.
This obvious shows that not only is Lil B against domestic violence, but he promotes making love to your significant other. Without a doubt, one of the best lyricists of all time.
Fuck you broke niggas coming straight with the cater. Young bass guy, bitch, I never been a hater.
Another reason why Lil B is undoubtedly the greatest rapper ever is that Lil B has superpowers. Yes, you heard that right, superpowers. What rapper do you know that has superpowers? Lil B has the ability to put curses on anyone who throws dirt on his name. Lil B, believe it or not, put a curse on Kevin Durant that he would never win a championship ever after Durant called his music trash, which sparked the birth of the greatest diss track of all time, Fuck KD. Then Lil B drops the curse off Kevin Durant when he joins the Golden State Warriors, Lil B's favorite team, and then guess what happens? He wins a championship. Coincidence? I think not. Lil B is the reason KD won a championship. Not the Golden State Warriors, not Steph Curry, but Lil B. Lil B put a curse on James Harden as well. James Harden has never won a championship and sucks in the playoffs. That can't be a coincidence. And last and certainly least, we have Maurice Spates, who called Lil B terrible. Where's Spates now? Oh yeah, that's right. He plays in China and he's out of the league. It's simple. If you talk down on the bass god, you will either not win a championship or you're going to be extremely mid.
Suck my dick, hoe. You don't wanna try me, get your ass robbed. You know that, you niggas know that. Hoes on my dick, west side bitch.
Lil B is without a doubt one of the most influential artists of all time. 85% of the artists you hear today wouldn't exist without Lil B. Just look at this quote by the great Rosa Parks, and I quote, "Lil B can have my seat." And another quote from the famous swimmer Michael Phelps, "Lil B taught me how to swim." Lil B is a musical genius. If you go back and listen to his music, it sounds exactly like the music you hear today. Some of his songs he made 10 years ago still get played to this day. With all this evidence I have shown you, this proves Lil B is the greatest rapper of all time.